This is the Middle Country Public Library podcast. Hello and welcome. I'm Sal DiVincenzo here in the studio with my fabulous colleagues, Sara Fade.
Hello.
And Nicole Rambo.
Hello.
Playing musical chairs this week.
I was going to say, take bets. See which chair will be in next week.
So just a reminder that we have a lovely cafe downstairs in the Center East building. And we have some lovely drinks happening this week.
Okay,
and,
what's this week?
Well, this week is still our dark cherry mocha, I should say. Dark cherry mocha latte. And the reason why I'm mentioning it is if you're watching now, it is going to be going away.
Oh.
We are temporarily retiring it.
Okay, what's next?
Next is some St. Patrick's Day
Oh, nice.
related things. Maybe a little bit of a Shamrock Shake knockoff.
Okay.
Perhaps in
Cold?
there. Cold? No, not cold. Warm. It's a latte. It's a latte.
Shamrock Shake Latte.
Like kind of, yeah.
Okay.
Exactly, yeah.
Without the shake.
Without the shake.
Without the shake.
As well as some Irish Baileys. No alcohol included, but Irish
I was
Baileys.
like,
So, yeah.
what's up?
Yeah.
He's a whole, everyone that works here is
So if you're
blindly
not-
wrapped
yes.
around the...
Oh, yeah, I know, right?
So if you're
Sold
not-
out. First hour.
If you are not familiar, we have a very lovely cafe down in the Center East building. We sell coffee, teas, lattes, espresso drinks, as well as baked goods. So please come on down and check that out. We'd love to see you down there. So with that out of the way, Nicole, why don't you go first?
Yeah, here are some programs that still have availability for the month of March. Teen and children's, obviously.
Okay.
So for teen, we have the Painted Rock Cactus Garden. It's
Very nice.
pretty self-explanatory. You're going to paint rocks
All
That
right.
look like cactus.
that look like cacti.
That's cute.
Painting rocks
Yeah.
is fine.
It is fun. We did that at my bachelor party during the day.
Really?
Yes, it's like during the day.
Okay. Oh, during the day,
Day.
before the trouble began.
Or- to relax us from the night before. Then we have Underground in the afternoon, and this is a decorate your own letterboard. So letterboards are very popular. It's like a little white, you put up the letters, whatever, so you can decorate your own, and that's very cute. That's Friday, March 15th, and that's for 8th to 12th grade. And then the Painted Rock is Monday, March 18th. And unless otherwise noted, teen is 6th to 12th grade. But so for the underground one, that's 8th to 12th grade.
Very good.
We have anime night. So if you know any teens that are into anime, we have anime night, Tuesday, March 12th. Silent disco. Have you ever seen these? Mm-hmm. So
Yeah, I've seen them. Haven't heard them, though. Dad jokes available.
so you like wear headphones and you dance to your own music. No one else can hear it.
Yes, and they have different channels.
Yeah.
Are you going to do
think
different
so.
channels?
I am not doing it.
Okay.
But whoever it is.
Yeah, so you can dance to like
Yeah.
one type of music and then you switch the channel to another
Yeah.
type of music.
Yeah,
That kind of thing.
so I think that's fun. That'll be Thursday, March 7th, and that's 5 to 6. That's in the Selden building. Career Conversations. This has been
this
such
is a
a
good one.
wonderful
Yep.
program. I think this is the third time that they're doing it, and it's been great every time. They have about different career paths from speakers that come. It's a panel, and they give you a little rundown of what they do. They've had like tattoo artists and chefs, nurses,
Aviation worker.
aviation work. Like they have, I think they're having a like a parks what are they called?
Parks and Recreation person?
Amy Poehler's coming. No. Like
Park
a
ranger?
Yeah, a ranger. That's like the one I remember like spotting them. But like there's a bunch coming up, and I think they're great. And then at the end, so they give their thing, and then at the end the teens can ask some more questions, and they can go around and get more information about these careers. It's wonderful. So that's Monday, March 11th, 6:30 to 8, again in the Selden building. We have Be Proud, Be Responsible. This is for teens in 7th to 12th. It's a multimedia 7-module curriculum, and that provides adolescents with the knowledge, motivation, skills to change their behaviors in ways that will reduce their risk of contracting HIV and STIs and unplanned pregnancies. It's presented by Stony Brook Children's Division of Adolescent Medicine, and pizza will be served. And you'll also earn community service hours for participating.
You have to go 7 times.
No.
Oh, it's
no.
7 modules in one night.
2. So it's
Oh, 2 nights.
Thursday, March 28th.
Okay.
And Friday, March 29th. And they're both in Selden.
And they both have pizza.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's nice.
That's important. You
Yeah,
gotta put
you
that out.
gotta feed them. It's a long day. And then we have yoga for all. So this is for students in 6th to 12th grade with special needs. Parents and caregivers are encouraged to attend to support their child as well. And you can bring a yoga mat, towel, or small blanket and water. And that's gonna be Wednesday. There's 3 sessions, but there is one more March 27th. That's a Wednesday from 4 to 4:45 in Center H. And then for the children, these do fill up pretty fast. So if you do have children. When you get the new quarterly, that should be out in a couple weeks.
Soon.
And that will be for spring programs. Sign up when you can on the sign up date. Give us a call on the phone and we'll get you registered. Have your library card ready. Especially if you have like babies boogie, toddler, and those classes fill up quickly. So
I think it's the end of March, right? Is the sign up?
So. Yeah. So we still have openings in these classes though. The things that go. So, just little kids playing with cars. But this is for parents with children 3 to 5 years old. And Thursday, March 7th from 10 to 10:45 in Selden. And Monday, March 25th, same time here in Center H. So depending on what building you're closer to, you could do one of those. Comic book creation. This is for the older kids. These are Wednesdays in March, 5:30 to 6:30 in Center H. And that's with an outside programmer, Anu. She's an artist. She's been doing this for years now. She is wonderful, wonderful, wonderful with the kids. And they make very cute comic books by the end. It's a good program. Nice. Homework Pals. So this is for children in K to 5th grade. So if your child needs a little extra help with their homework, they can come down to Selden and they get matched up with a teen who sits with them and helps them with their homework. That's usually a good program as well. And then Sensory Story Time, and this is for children in pre-K to 3rd grade. It's interactive and educational program for children to enjoy books, music, movement, and hands-on activities. This program is specifically designed for children with sensory integration and or auditory processing challenges, but is open to all. Visual, textural, and sensory conscious materials will be provided to stimulate the use of all 5 senses to best fit each child. And the last one coming up is March 7th, 5 to 5:45 here in Center H. So those all still have some openings. So if you or people have children that fit those, please register. Yep.
Yeah.
Good.
We do have some great children's programs, especially the developmental ones. Mm-hmm. It's so important.
Yeah.
I think if our generation had that as much as this generation does, I think it would be different. But it's good stuff. Yeah. Thank you, Nicole. Yep. Sarah, what do you have for us this week?
I'm going to talk about bestseller audiobooks.
Ooh.
Yes. So when I was out, I had a little personal note. I had an allergic reaction to one of the medications, and one of the reactions was a rash. And I wanted to literally rip my skin off. And I couldn't even read. Wow. So all I did was listen to audiobooks. Okay. And it was very soothing because I just laid there and, tried to...
not think about itching yourself.
Yeah. I do think everyone should listen to audiobooks. It's nice in the car or while you're doing something. We have Library.
Yes.
Libby.
Live.
Yes, so the Libby app, Hoopla. And we have a lot for those who still have CD players. We have CD books here and Playaways.
Playaways. What are Playaways?
So Playaways is a standalone device, but you do need headphones.
Yes, or or some sort of connection
audio jack
into your car audio.
Yeah, which also not a lot of people have anymore.
If you have, the auxiliary jack maybe, but the tape with the wire on it, probably
I had one
not.
of those.
Yeah. So, ebooks are very popular. So this is according to the New York Times.
Okay.
So we have fiction and nonfiction.
All right.
So the first book.
Okay.
This is the most popular.
Mm-hmm. Most popular audio book from the New York Times.
Yes. It's called First Lie Wins by Ashley Elston. You ever hear of her? Okay.
No.
A woman who works for a mysterious boss takes on a new identity to dig up information on someone. Read by Saskia Marlaveld.
Narrators, the one thing with audiobooks, though, as you know, narrators make or break.
They absolutely do.
I know, it does. Yeah. So this is 9 hours and 17 minutes.
Okay.
All right.
When you were listening to your audiobooks, did you listen on regular speed or did you speed it up?
No, I probably should have listened to it on even longer because I was like, oh. Yeah, no, regular speed.
Regular.
Yeah. Sometimes I will do like 1.5 speed. If it's someone who talks slow.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so the next few books, I thought they were all the same, but they're not. So House of Flame and Shadow by Sarah J. Maas.
Oh, here we go.
Wait.
Here we go.
Well, the covers are...
I'm teasing.
The covers are very similar. The third book in the Crescent City series, Bryce wants to return home while Hunt is trapped in Astari's dungeons, read by Elizabeth Evans. Now, this book is a whopping 29 hours long.
Wow, yeah.
Okay, so the next third book is Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros. Violet Sarengale is urged by the commanding general, who also is her mother, to become a candidate for the elite dragon riders, read by Rebecca Solar and Teddy Hamilton. That's only 20 hours.
Okay, only.
Yes, fourth book, also by Rebecca Yarros, Iron Flame.
It's the second one.
The second book in the Empyrean series, Violet Sorengale's next round of training might require her to betray the man she loves. Also read by the same people, Rebecca and Teddy, 28 hours. Then, in fifth place, the fifth spot, The Heaven and Earth Grocery Store. You guys heard of this, right?
Yeah.
By James McBride. So, secrets held by the residents of a dilapidated neighborhood come to life when a skeleton is found at the bottom of a well. This is read by Dominic Hoffman, and this is only 12 hours.
Only.
Yeah. So the next one up is Tom Lake by Anne Patchett. Three daughters who return to their family orchid in the spring of 2020 learn about their mother's relationship with a famous actor. Read by Meryl Streep.
Oh, nice.
Really?
Yeah, I would think that would be a good read.
She's getting into that now.
Yeah, so that's 11 hours.
She hasn't had enough awards. Now she's going after the book reading award.
Yeah, the Audis, yeah.
Yeah.
So number 7 is None of This Is True by Lisa Jewell. After meeting a woman who shares the same birthday, Alex Summer becomes the subject of her own true crime podcast, read by Kristen Atherton, Ayesha Antoine, Louise Breuley, et al. So that's
all those
multiple.
All those people?
Yeah, yeah.
It's like a production.
I mean,
Yeah.
I like the production ones. I gotta be honest. I like them. Yeah.
So that's 10 hours. Then, number 8, we have House of Earth and Blood by Sarah J. Maas. Passion arises between Bryce and Hunt as they seek to avenge the deaths of Bryce's friends, written by Elizabeth Evans, 27 hours.
My wife loves these books, and I'm trying to figure out what is it. Why is it good? Do you?
I can tell you why she likes them.
Yeah.
You can cut that out.
I'm not cutting it.
Yeah. It's a little fiery. Yeah. So, remarkably.
Does she read those books?
She does read those books. Yeah.
She likes fantasy.
Fantasy is what she
Romance
likes.
fantasy.
Romantasy. Yeah.
Romantasy.
Romantasy. I'm taking the number 4 train down to Romantasy.
Yeah.
Get myself a cupcake.
Romancelandia. You're in Romancelandia.
Even better. Okay. Remarkably Bright Creatures by Shelby Van Pelt. A widow working the night shift at the Sewell Bay Aquarium is aided in solving a mystery by a giant Pacific octopus living there. Read by Marin Ireland and Michael Urie.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. That's 11 hours. And then number 10, Lessons in Chemistry by Bonnie Garmas. A scientist and single mother living in California in the 60s becomes a star on a TV cooking show. Read by Miranda Raisin, Pandora Sykes, and the author.
And the author.
Interesting.
So, for nonfiction, I'll breeze through these. Ready?
All right, very good.
The Woman in Me, Britney Spears.
Okay.
Read by Michelle Williams.
Oh, she doesn't read it, Britney Spears?
Oh,
That would.
You don't think she could?
I don't think she could.
She wrote it.
No. Didn't she? I'm sure she had assistants. I would need assistants if I wrote a book.
Yeah, no. Well, she had an editor probably. And
Oh, you think it was ghostwritten?
I think she had assistants.
Okay. Controversy on the podcast.
And I think
No, I mean-
and I think it would be hard for her to read her own book. It was pretty triggering.
oh, okay, that part, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. She'd be like, oh, that happened?
Okay.
I definitely remember writing this part.
Oh. Okay, sorry.
Oh, justice for Brittany. Okay, go ahead. Continue.
Number 2, Outlive by Peter Attia with Bill Gifford. A look at recent scientific research on aging and Longevity, read by the author.
Nice.
Oath and Honor by Liz Cheney,
Okay.
read by the author.
Okay.
Killers of the Flower Moon by David Gran, right? And so this is the nonfiction book that the movie
is based on.
Yeah, read by Will Patton, Anne Marie Lee, and Danny Campbell.
Okay.
The Boys in the Boat, also a movie.
Yes.
Read by Edward Herman. Green Lights by Mr.
That's on here?
Matthew McConaughey.
I feel like that book came out years ago.
Well, people love
are
him.
Coming back to him.
Do you know why? Because it's read by him.
All right.
Yeah, I could go to sleep to that. Yeah, okay. Talk to me, Matt. Okay. Friends, Lovers, and the Big Terrible Thing by Matthew Perry.
I actually listened to this book.
Read by the author.
I listened to it at 1.25 because I always listen to my books at 1.25. I'm glad I did because it sounded like the regular healthy Matthew Perry. Mm-hmm. But when you listen to it at regular speed, it sounds like he's has issues.
Oh.
And it was definitely, But it was a fascinating book. And I think everybody should listen or read that book now after he's gone to really figure out and really find out what he was going through. It was just over the top, much more than the media talks about.
Right, well, of course, Number 8, The Body Keeps the Score by Bessel van der Kolk. And this is how trauma affects the body and mind and innovative treatments for recovery, read by Sean Pratt. The number 9, Elon Musk. It's not written by him. It's written by Walter Isaacson.
Who's written many biographies.
Yes. And it's nothing controversial. It's just about his life and his work with AI and
And who reads that one?
Jeremy Bob with 2 B's. Okay.
I was going to say it was like 80 hours if Elon Musk was actually going to read it.
I have to say though, when he was hosting SNL, because it was very controversial, it was a good episode.
Yeah.
And he made me like him more.
Yeah.
Anyway, doesn't matter. 10, I'm Glad My Mom Died by Jeanette McCurdy.
Now does she?
Yes, she reads
this is a rough book too.
Yeah, the actress and filmmaker describes her eating disorders and difficult relationship with her mom. It's read by the author. It's only 6 hours, and that has been on. A lot of these books have been on the list for
2-3 years, right? At this point,
it's been a while. Yeah. So
cool.
Something for everybody.
Yes, and it does count when you listen to an audiobook. It does count as you reading the book.
Yeah, sure, you have to process it and think about
Especially, well, some people think that like the summer reading clubs, the winter reading clubs, the 24 books in 24 program. You can listen to a book as well. Yes, absolutely. Do you want to talk about that really quick? The 24 for 24?
Sure. So something fun that we're doing for the year is for adults, ages 14 and up. It's called 24 Books in 2024. And it's really a little fun reading game that we have going on here. You can sign up in Beanstack or come to any adult reference desk. And basically there are like 35 subjects or topics, and you can pick 24 of them, and you finish. You pick. So one of the things would be like, and I'm not saying this is it, but like a book with a red cover. So you pick a book with a red cover, you read it, and then you check it off.
Yeah.
So you can pick 24 prompts, and then when you're done, you can then be entered into a raffle for a fun giveaway at the end of the year.
Exactly. Yeah, it's very cool.
Yeah,
it's a good idea.
Yeah, so that's fun. So you can sign up anytime, and then just read 24 books in 2024.
There you go.
Yeah.
Or listen to 24 books.
Yeah, or listen to.
Yeah, nice. Okay. Thank you very much, Sarah.
Sure.
And thank you very much to all of you who have watched and listened. If you want to listen to older episodes or read our show notes, you could visit our website, mcplpodcast.com. We're kind of stuck in the subscriber thing.
All right.
We haven't really moved so much. So, look, only 80% of you, 20% of you are subscribed and watching this show, which means 80% are not subscribed. So do us a favor, hit the subscribe button. It really helps us out, not just as a podcast, but as an organization, as the library. And if you are a patron and you're not subscribed, we'd really appreciate it if you do be a subscriber, just because it's moving forward this year. It's not just going to be us on YouTube. It's going to be a lot more stuff that we're working on. So hit the subscribe button. If you like this episode, hit the like button. And you know what? Comment below if you have some some suggestions or some comments about what we talked about today, maybe tell us what your favorite audiobook is.
Yeah.
Right? We'd love to know that. Put it in the comments below. We'd greatly appreciate that. So thank you so much for watching and listening. For Sara Fade and Nicole Rambo, I'm Sal DiVincenzo. We'll see you on the next show.